The Babadook. What's up, horror fans? It's your main man Mew Twins here, back with another horror movie review. Tonight, we're going to be talking about The Babadook. Let's check it out. This movie came out in 2014. I wasn't really interested, as I am now, in horror movies. I mean, I liked regular movies a lot. I enjoyed a lot of like the comedy movies, or like serious action movies. But I wasn't too big in like the craft and like the makings of like horror movies as I am now, and that's why it's my main genre of choice for movies. But I didn't see The Babadook until like 2017 or 18, and today in 2021, it makes this movie like 7 years old now. Yeah, I mean, I've heard of it, but I just didn't get around to seeing it because I wasn't as interested in horror movies as I am now. And my first impressions, I was blown away. Great this movie was, and how hard it hit home. And what I mean by that is emotional, mental movie. The characters express their emotions. It's expressed in ways in the movie and acted in ways in the movie that like really relate to everybody, no matter who you are. Just some of the situations and scenes in that movie and how the actors react to it and what like message it sends to us as the viewers, it's relatable. These two characters, the mother and the son, how they're, coping with the death of another family member and how some forces can take advantage of that. The Babadook is a great horror character, if you will. I thought it was really unique how they used the book to kind of manifest the character and present the character in almost a non-harmful way at first, but the mom, as she reads on, kind of sees that there's something a little fishy here and that there's something wrong. But the book itself, shout out to whoever made the Babadook book in the movie, that pop-up book. Shout out to you. Really well crafted and very, very detailed. The son is great in the movie. Very annoying, very just troublesome, and he plays his role really well. But the main focus is on the mom because she's not only taking care of the son, but also just kind of taking care of this Babadook situation, whether it's real or fake, and actually how it's entering the home. Also, how it's entering herself. It's taking over her and possessing her, and her transformation throughout the movie from kind of calm, grieving but calm and, making it work to losing control and just basically getting possessed. The mom tries to take care of her son but also is almost like annoyed because the son is having obsessions with this Babadook character once he finds the book. She notices that the book's flawed. Like, where did it come from? What message is being told in this book? It's almost like it's directed at her and her son, or even particularly at her. And so she gets rid of the book, but it keeps appearing and keeps coming back. Pretty soon, she starts to see some weird things in the home, and she starts to get paranoid, and then eventually she starts to change. Yeah, it's a pretty cool transformation. It's almost like a slow burn because their emotions change so slowly throughout the movie. But when they do, it's kind of a big transformation, almost like a cool climax to the movie, and then how they come back and kind of become a family again and move on. And that's the thing about The Babadook, which I love. It definitely takes influence from older classic horror movies, but in some way, shape, or form, still seems new, still seems it finds a way to be unique and interesting, and always, it's not a boring movie. It's really not. I said slow burn, but it's a fantastic movie, and I was glued the whole time. And the opening scene too is it's pretty unique. It's pretty it captures you right away. It's basically the mom. She's almost like hyperventilating in the car You don't know why at first, but then all of a sudden she starts flailing around. So she's in a car, and all of a sudden she gets into an accident and starts flipping around and everything. Her hair starts going everywhere. It's pretty intense the way they shoot it. And you basically figured out that in that scene, she's in a car ride, but she's going to the hospital because she's pregnant with her son. And within that car accident, the driver must have been her husband, who sadly passed away in the accident. But, and that's why both the son and the mom throughout the movie are kind of, saddened by it, are grieving, but also trying to, in a sense, move on and kind of live a normal life, but also are still kind of stuck with, the, passing of the dad. It's a well-crafted and executed movie, and it's one of my favorites in, like, the past 5 years that I've actually watched. It surprised me that I didn't hear about it or waited as long as I did to actually watch it.